And confirm. We're back. Live. Back by popular demand. Popular in quotations demand. I'm back by someone's demand, I'm sure. How's it going? I'm gonna give it a minute for people to filter into the stream. I hope that my audio sounds good. I had to do a couple of changes with a few things. And I think my microphone might be a little louder. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just going to move my window over a little bit here so I can see everything okay. Looks like we're all good. Kieran Hall, hello, how's it going? We're here playing some more funny Eevee games. Oh, I should open up, bear with me for a moment. I got to open up my spreadsheet so that I can keep track of the Pokemon we're catching. If you're new to the V streams, welcome. This is the stream where I play Pokemon at A level. I'm not 100% sure what proficiency I play at from day to day. And we're trying to get all of the Pokemons. Every single one. Even those ones. What happened to FV? We haven't gotten there yet. That's a very good question, though. I appreciate it. Today, we're going to be just kind of vibing out a little bit. And trying to fill out some members on the list here. Because I've been playing a little bit off-screen. I did a little bit of off-screen grinding, as they say, and yeah, we're looking pretty good. We've got a good bit of money, good bit of progress. We've basically opened up everywhere that we can for right now, and I'm gonna be relying a little bit on you guys, the chat, to let me know where certain Pokemon are. Apparently we have Spearow. I don't remember, it's not marked on my thing, on my, what's it called, on my spreadsheet, but apparently we got Spearow somewhere. We need Sandshrew. Sandslash is also apparently marked on here, but I don't know how or when. I don't remember getting a Sandslash, so we'll fill those out. We'll get another Spearow, I guess. We'll get Sandshrew. We'll get Sandslash. We need the Oddish line. We need Persian. We need Mankey, Growlithe. The entire Poliwag line. We have Abra. We don't have Kadabra or Alakazam. I'm not too worried about getting Alakazam because there'll be time for that. We have Machop. No Machoke. Machop isn't even registered on our thing. We've got full Tentacle line. We do not have Golem, which is a trade only, so we'll have to get that with some friends. We need Grimer, Muck. I thought I had Grimer. Maybe I don't. Shelder, Cloyster, those two will take us places. We do not have Gengar. We don't have Execute, which I don't even know if we can get. Maybe we can. Rhyhorn we still need to get. Tangela is just like a one-off. Goldeen. We don't have Mr. Mime, which is odd, because usually by this point in the game I have Mr. Mime. We don't have Scyther, which makes sense. Pinsir, I don't even know where to find Pinsir. I don't think we can get Kabutops. Maybe we can. I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't know. I'm pretty sure grayed out means that you've seen it, but you haven't caught the Yeah, you haven't registered it, so. Yeah, so that's basically, we're going to try to fill out some of this list, starting with seeing if we can get ourselves another Spearow, because I didn't mark it down on my spreadsheet the last time. Or the first time I got one, rather. So, are you going to make a video for the 80th anniversary of the Railway series? That's kind of what I want the basis video to be, but I don't really know how likely it is that it'll come out in time for the 80th anniversary. I don't want to rush it. I say as I'm streaming right now, not making progress on the basis video, but I'm hoping that's the plan, for it to come out in 2025. That is the goal. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let's see, I think Viridian City is where we'll start. I believe Spearow spawns here, so. Loda or Nico? I don't know what that means, I'm sorry. Loda or Nico? I feel like that's like one of the funny chat trying to make me say something stupid things. But I can't think of what it might be. It's probably a slur in some foreign language. Spearow, here we go. First one of the day. Although technically I already have a Spearow, I don't have... I can't be bothered to like look for footage of me getting a Spearow, so I'm sure I'll find footage of me getting a Spearow while editing this, because this, what we're doing here, is gonna be a video, catching a bunch of Pokemons. Spearow in the first 5 minutes, nice. So that's, I think this is this the 25th? I've done like 26 of these sessions. That's kind of crazy to think about. Pardon me for a second here. This is 26th. 26 in the first 5 minutes, but if I find one sooner, then that's cool. Alrighty, that was probably the easiest one we're going to have today, because the rest of these are going to be a pain in the ass. Do you think maybe we're going to get a full DVD complete series for Thomas's 80th anniversary? Probably not. I'm gonna go off on a limb here and say that, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but I don't actually think Mattel has any of these cool things planned that people are hoping for. I think they are going to phone this in hard. Oh shit, I just activated one of the late game battles by accident. Oops. I guess we're doing this first. Yeah, but I don't have high hopes. I mean, maybe they would, but I would like to see them do it, but I don't know. It's not something that that I'm like holding out hope for. A lot of people say, oh, they're gonna come up with the pilot and they're gonna come up with all this lost media and stuff, and I just don't see it. Like, I genuinely don't think the pilot video even exists anymore, at least not in the state that everyone thinks it is. I'm sure there's like some more like little stills and stuff, but I don't actually think the actual video outside of what was used for the remasters exists. I just, with how film is stored nowadays and how poorly a lot of companies like to store film and not do anything with it, I just think that it's been lost to time, and we're just gonna have to accept. And I would love to be wrong. I would absolutely love to be wrong about this. This Pidgeot is giving me a hard time here. Let's go. TV's not actually part of the team, although it would be helpful. Let's go with Omastar, because Omastar actually resists this. Lorenzo's kind of getting beaten up here. So something like the 75th anniversary for this year. Yeah, I have a feeling. I just don't think they're going to do anything like super special with it. Mattel have gone full blast into All Engines Go. They don't care about the old stuff. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, all of their marketing is going into All Engines Go, right? Like, I heard that the animation company that does All Engines Go went out of business, and I genuinely don't think that that is going to affect them very much, like, in the long term. I think they are going to find a way to fix it. They're going to figure something out. They've put too much money into this for it to be something that they just let die, if that makes sense. But we'll see. Again, I am not a prophet. I am usually not correct on these predictions, so hey, I would love to be wrong. Even though I don't personally watch the show, I don't want to see it die, because like people are losing their jobs. Thoughts on Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? I really enjoyed those games. You know, they are not. I'll talk about that more when we actually play Scarlet and Violet. Okay, I'm having a really hard time here against Purple's first Pokemon. Pokemon Scarlet and Violet I thought were really fun. I wouldn't call them the premier, bestest of all time Pokemon games in terms of like polish. they're a little bit, they need a little bit more time in the oven, I'd say. However, and I haven't played the DLC, so I can't really speak on that. However, I do think that just as like games, just like as a sandbox to go play in, it's very fun. It is an incredibly fun time. I think it's a great open world game. It's one of the first open world games I've played in a hot minute. So that did not do anything. Holy smokes. Jenna, get out here and frickin' save us already. This is not going well. Granted, I wasn't expecting to be thrown right into the middle of a fight here, but whatever. But yeah, I think they are very fun games. I would love to see... I don't think a re-release is likely, but I would love to see some kind of patch that, like... or some kind of like final update that completely fixes a bunch of the bugs. I think most of them are ironed out. There's still like, okay, when I say a bunch of the bugs, the only ones I've seen people encounter some wild stuff. The only real bugs I encountered were at the beginning of the game. I got myself into a bit of a softlock state that the game had to reset me. Like, I didn't reset the game. The game was like, okay, yeah, he's stuck somewhere. It was like I clipped up against geometry that I wasn't supposed to clip up against. And the second, like, big thing for me was just the camera clipping through the floor sometimes. Which was funny, but I mean, lots of games do that. Super Mario 64 DS does that, and I love that game, so I would be a little bit hypocritical to say that that was killing it for me. But yeah, that's what I think about those games. They're good. I like them. I think they are very fun. I haven't played Sword and Shield yet. That's probably going to be the next one I do. Or I feel like I said Scarlet and Violet. So it's going to be either Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield. I'm leaning more towards Sword and Shield, though. I was severely upset when Thomas ended because the more you think about it, the more you realize despite not being like the older or better eras, it still has a giant hole in you. Yeah, it is sad to see it go, if it does go, which I don't think it will. But you know, I'm still happy that the show exists in so many forms, and there is something to be said about like a show that has taken on so many different forms. These characters have taken on so many different appearances that there's something for pretty much everybody. Like, not everyone is going to jive with the CGI era or the books or the hit era or the All Engines Go. But I think that there is something for basically everyone. What do you think about Nintendo's the Switch 2 and Mario Kart 9 reveal? I was surprised that they're doing Mario Kart 9. I thought for sure that they were just going to keep updating Mario Kart 8 until people's hands fell off. Because, like, that's just, it's been going since the Wii U, which is crazy to me. So yeah, I think it's great Switch 2 is revealed. I wasn't planning on getting it, but that might have changed. You know, I got a little bit of some cool birthday money, a little bit of cool Christmas money. I've got about $200 dues to spare, so maybe some Switch 2. I'll have to see, like, A, how the console performs, and B, how like the games on it are, because I don't want to just buy a console, because I'm not really a big like Mario Kart Online player. Maybe the Switch 2 will be my Mario Kart Online experience, but I usually play Mario Kart with my friends, and you know, I don't see my friends every single day, so it's not really an investment I want to make. Although I own all 3 Switch Mario parties, so Kart, not car, my bad, nah. Mario Kart is goated. I do enjoy a good rousing round of Mario Kart. Also, hi MTI Thomas. Glad you could pop in on my stream this time around instead of the reverse. That sounded really douchey. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. Nice to see you pop in on the stream after I was on yours for a little bit. Or at least got to catch the last little bit of yours. It was fun. I enjoyed it. We're playing Pokemon and we're having a hard time because Pokemon. Let's go with a Roost here real quick. I don't think there's anything he can really do to me. Oh, does he know Thrash? I haven't been paying attention. I've been too busy just mashing A and talking to chat. Oh, he's confused. So he must have been using Thrash. Oh, Swords Dance. That isn't good. That's very bad, actually. Because Bird is not particularly bulky. And if he's able to... I wonder if I could just, like, flinch him a whole bunch with Headbutt, though. I guess Air Slash would have been better, because he's probably more physically defensive. Hey, it worked! I'll take what I can get. Just editing tomorrow's video. Glad I can make it. Glad you can make it, too. I did ask... Well, Adam brought it up to me because I got... Yes, I was just about to talk to you about that. He did send me the contact info, but your Discord doesn't have... friend requests enabled, so like you have to friend request me. It can't be the other way around unless you change something on your thing, because which, you know, to be fair, oh shoot, Bird's dead. To be fair, not a bad idea to turn off friend requests, because you never know what kind of wackos you're gonna have, like, pulling up on your DMs and shit. Not that I have... I think I've only had one person ever who was, like, a scammer or a bot or something. And they were like, where do you live? And I said, I think I said, like, Antarctica. And they were like, cool. Oh, shoot, bird's dead. Yep. Oh, gosh darn it, the bird died. What a sad day it is. I think he still has Raichu in the wings, though, which is kind of frustrating. Jenna's pretty strong, but, like, she's not that strong, and all of my actually strong Pokemon are kind of not with me right now. Because I've been trying to get Paris into a Parasect, because you can't just evolve with a Leaf Stone. You gotta level it up the old-fashioned way, and it's a shitty Pokemon to begin with. And I think Jenna's dead. I think Jenna is going to die a painful death here. Holy shit, she survived that. What a... Pogs in the chat for Jenna. Yeah, a lot of my younger viewers kept adding me and sending me subpar memes and doing the typical hi. What's a subpar meme? There are some like a meme that does not hit as much as people think it does. I've definitely encountered some of those. I'm sure most of it is people who are well-meaning, but every once in a while you come across, in my case, scammers. Those are really the big ones that you gotta watch out for. I think, like, getting memes is pretty, like, harmless at the end of the day. But still, like, yeah, I do understand wanting to turn off just random friend requests. Jeez, Purple, I think that's the first time Purple actually put me on the ropes here. That was a bit of a rough fight. But Jen is acting like it wants to touch Purple's hair. Interesting. Okay. Sure. Sure you do. Good Eevee. Way to win the fight. Way to win the day here. Let's move on. So we've got... We're looking for Sandshrew. That's right. That is not Sandshrew. That's a rat. Does anyone know... If anyone wants to be a cool helper person and let me know where I can find a Sandshrew in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, that would be awesome. In the meantime, I'm going to switch my team around a little bit. Well, okay, I'll heal my team up first and then I'll switch them around, because I don't want to be like, oh, I need Bird right now. Oh, but he's fucking dead. I haven't got many scams, fortunately, but then again, I'm a very busy man, and I run a busy railway, so I don't have time to start friendships with every kid. That's fair, too. That is something I have talked about on stream, where it's like you have to kind of draw a little bit of a line where it's like, hey, just because we're in chat and we're talking and stuff, that doesn't make us friends, or just because, like, you watch a video of mine, or I watch a video, or you comment, or I comment, or whatever, that doesn't necessarily make a viewer your friend. Like, I am here to make the funny videos and to help people if they're having a bad day or something, make them laugh for a little bit. But I'm not like your bro, if that makes sense. And I know that might be a bit of a dickheaded thing to say. Why can't I was like, why can't I put Ninetales in? But yeah, that's just how I've gone about it. And we'll put Scarlet in as well. We'll get Jenna's two lovers, as I've headcanoned in a previous stream. Get both of them in there. Low-key, I might go into train services for my job if my current one doesn't work out. Dude, good on you, man. I always wanted to be an engineer, but I was told no. That's it. I was just told no engineering for you. And now I do funny streams and work in the news. Which, you know what, to be fair, not really complaining about that. I quite enjoy my job a lot. Do you have your own Thomas headcanon? I don't really do a lot of Thomas headcanoning. Like, I don't, like, sit there and draw, like, diagrams, like, oh, this is this, and that's that, and here's what I changed for this. There are definitely things that I'm like, oh, like, I could rewrite this to make it a little cooler, or I could change one thing about the series to make it just a little bit better. Which I guess is kind of the same thing, but it's not like... Like, I don't have, like, my own AU. I've played around with the idea of, like, making a, I guess, alternate universe story, but nothing super concrete yet. I hope that's a satisfactory answer. I could probably work at the Audrey Extravaganza and get you and Adam into it for free, lol. If you could also get me on the across the ocean for free, that'd be great, because it's like $1,000 ride, and yeah, I'm not really interested in that. Eggman 2.0, sorry I'm late. I'm binging Gravity Falls. Yo, that is a banger show. That is a cool show. I've been watching it with a friend of mine, and it is way better than I thought it was going to be. I went in being like, I'm not really interested in this. Like, this came out a long time ago, and I feel like it might not be for me. And then we watched the first episode, and I've never gotten whiplash by, like, the last 10 minutes of an episode so hard. And in a good way. In a good way. Like, this was that whiplash that you're bragging to people about, because you're like, yeah, this is that good whiplash. It was very good, to say it in so many words. It was a very fun time, and I've been enjoying it ever since. I'll use my inheritance, bro. It'll be worth it. I have a feeling that probably, if I go to one of these Audrey Extravaganza things, I'd probably want to go anonymously. I do try to, like, not talk about my personal life or... okay, that's not true. I try not to, like, show my face too much on camera and stuff, just because doxing is a thing. I would tell, like, Luke and Adam, like, hey, it's me, funny play don't pause guy, but I probably wouldn't go bragging about it to everybody. So, yeah, but thank you, I appreciate it. What's good, PDP? It's going great today, I'm not gonna lie. It's been a good weekend, especially after a not particularly good start to the week. This week was a little stinky. I got stuck, like, 150 miles away from home because my car broke down because it was so unnaturally cold outside that literally it would not start. And then I took it into the shop, and they're like, oh, it just needed to be, just put in a warm room for a little bit. That'll be $183, please. Thanks. Updated my Discord settings, give it a shot. Thank you very much. Can I call you MTI Thomas? Is that, or MTI for short? I don't know if that's the thing with the usernames, is it's like when you want to, like, short form play don't pause, what do? Like, in words, it's like that actually came up while working on a video with someone. I think it was with Luke, and he was like, what can I call you instead of just, like, play don't pause? And I'm like, shit, I never thought I'd get this far where someone would ask me that. MTI or Metal is fine. Dude, Metal's a pretty hard name, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that goes hard. I've got to skip my religious studies lessons like 3 weeks in a row now. That's pretty cool. Do you, are you doing, like, confirmation grain? That's something that I did way back when. Oh geez, that was a long time ago now. It was basically like every Tuesday evening was we'd come down and we'd learn about the Lord. And, every second Tuesday was a cool game night where very often, instead of playing games, we'd just go into the church kitchen and eat all their food. And, you know, I always wanted to play some games, but it was like, no, food. And so, food was eaten. Thoughts on Wallace and Gromit? Very funny. Haven't seen a whole lot of it. You're not going to get any, like, based opinions from me about it, because I've only seen little bits of it. The last thing I saw was a funny meme that Luke sent me, where it was, like, Sonic voices over the train episode, which was pretty good. Nah, it's goofy British school policy. Is that a... Sorry, I got distracted by Eradicate. Goofy British school policy, that's where we were. I legitimately don't think I've seen, like, Eradicate spawn in this game. I thought that was something that you had to get. And it just... My brain did a pop shove it when I saw it. Come on, Jenna. Sniff out. There we go. I love the train episode. The train episode's freaking great, man. That's so much fun. I love stuff like that. Like I love trains in other shows. Like Thomas, pretty good. Trains and other shows. Ooh, like it's just I want to like just watch as much as possible. I saw like there was a Family Guy clip that came across my feed, and I don't watch like a lot of Family Guy. I'm not a big Family Guy person, but you know, I was like, oh, it's got like it was like something called like I'm the fucking train guy, and I clicked on it, and I don't want to like give you the play by play on the bit itself because I genuinely don't know what the bit is. But I was like, wow, that train setup that they drew, that looks really cool. Like it was like a little CGI thing. It had to have been like some kind of 3D animation to make it work, but it blended so well in with the 2D animation. It was great. And just watching it, like watching that kind of stuff makes my brain just do happy noises. Train Trace is goated, but I like the trousers episode. You see, and now you've lost me. I have no idea what that what the trousers episode is. Although I'm sure now that I've said that, someone will give me like a 5-page thesis on it. I probably have seen it at some point, but I don't know. I don't remember off the top of my head. So, thoughts on Super Mario World? I saw that comment a couple times. I apologize for that. Pretty good game. I enjoy. That's all I got to say about that. It is a good game. I played it once. I want to give it a second playthrough for maybe a potential review. You never know. Maybe I'll play it on stream one day, because it's not a very long game. You could probably beat it. I could probably beat it in like 2 streams if I really put my nose to the grindstone. Or maybe I would suck donkey dick at it. Who knows? But yeah, I like it. Have you ever played a Kirby game? I have played a Kirby game. A couple Kirby games. I played Epic Yarn, which is so cute and so fun. And it only made me pull my hair out a little bit. Because trying to get 100% on that game is like hard as balls. And Superstar and Superstar Ultra I played both of. And I think I also played Kirby's Dream Land 3. Yes, I've actually played a lot of Kirby games now that I think about it. Because I had to play a bunch of Kirby games for a job, which never ended up paying me. Which is fine. It wasn't like it was like backbreaking labor. I was literally just playing Kirby, recording the Kirby, and then editing in quotes the Kirby. So it's wasn't like a super taxing experience. Have I talked to this guy? Oh, he gave me Dazzling Gleam. Cool. So we're trying to find what I've completely forgotten what Pokemon we're looking for. We're looking for Sandshrew. Okay, I'm gonna give chat a job here. I need you guys to figure out where I can find Sandshrew and what level he evolves into Sandslash. Oddish. I think Oddish just evolves with level up and then a Leaf Stone. And Mankey. If you guys can find those 3, that would be very cool. Because I think I can find Goldeen around here. Can I surf? Jenna, do you wanna go for a little surf and turf? If you had your own Thomas headcanons, will the engines resemble their real life basis like Thomas is a E2, Gordon is a normal A1 Pacific, yada yada yada? I don't know. That's not really for me to say. I'm not really big on like, oh, it has to be this particular basis. I like the basis from the show and the books, but I'm not particularly stingy on it. Like, if I ever did make like an AU thing and I saw someone use one model or the other, I wouldn't be like raging. Wouldn't be like, how dare you? This is a disgrace. Patooey, make me sick. I'd be more taken aback by the fact that someone took the time to make a thing because I put something out on the internet, which is just such a fun feeling for me. What's not a fun feeling for me is not finding this gosh dang fish. I don't really want to do any fishing. That's a squid. That's not a fish. That's an invertebrate, which is different from a fish, which has some bone. Everybody's gone surfing. Surfing USA. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm just like trying to think of what we need here. I haven't heard that song in a minute. Dang, that's a throwback. Okay, we have Gyarados, so I don't need Gyarados. That was one of my friends a long time ago. Was he was playing Pokemon on his phone? It wasn't Pokemon Go. It was like a what was it? It was an emulator of Pokemon Fire Red. And he was like, "Oh, I gotta level up my Gyarados," and I was like, "What in the fuck did you just say?" Gyarados. To be fair, though, like if you've never like read Gyarados' name and you've never seen that word before, how else would you pronounce it? It looks like Gyarados. Sandshrew is a Let's Go Pikachu exclusive, according to Bulbapedia. Wait, then how do I have a Alolan Sandshrew logged in my thing? Or Sandslash, rather. Alolan Sandslash. I have Sandslash logged in here from a few sessions ago. Maybe I just don't have Sandslash, and that's just a big old fib. Which is very possible. Which wouldn't be a bad thing. Because I just get it later. If that's a Let's Go Pikachu exclusive, that's kind of annoying, because I really wanted that one. Oh, well. Oh, shoot, Tangela. We need that. We need Tangela. We can mark whatever the heck this thing is. It's got boots and tendrils that I don't trust. Can I do this? I'm terrible at the catching in Pokemon Let's Go. I think that the catching is fine. I don't really mind it. I wish there was like an option to just turn on regular catching, or at least regular wild Pokemon battling. But I think that this catching mechanic is perfectly alright. I don't think it's too bad. But I struggle with it a whole lot. I've never been able to do it. People are mentioning Sonic 4 movie. I'm gonna ask no Sonic movie spoilers because I still haven't seen Sonic 1. And I haven't seen Sonic 2 or Sonic 3 either. But yeah. Someone's asking, do you think Neo Metal Sonic or Eggman Nega is going to be the villain for Sonic 4? I'd be very surprised if Blaze makes it into Sonic 4, because that's Blaze's or Eggman Nega is Blaze's villain, so it'd be cool, but I don't know how likely it is. My first Pokemon game was X and Y. My favorite Pokemon is Sylveon. A few years later, I figured out it would. Oh my gosh. A few years later, I figured out it was Simped for. I cried for an hour, and I'm still not over that. I am still teased for it. Hey, man. I don't even know what to say, you know. It's just one of those things where, like, certain video game characters are going to be drawn in certain ways, and I don't think it's anything to be ashamed of for liking a Pokemon that is simped over. I think there's worse things. Oh, I gotta write down what we did for that. So, Tangela is 26 sessions later. It's in the bag. That is, as we say in the business, bitchin'. Now, let's continue on. We're looking for Goldeen. If anyone can figure out Goldeen, since apparently Sandshrew doesn't exist on this mortal coil, that'd be cool. I don't think I've even seen a Goldeen. Have I? I'm trying to think, like, I'm trying to remember where I've seen a Goldeen. That wasn't like in a trainer battle. I have a feeling they're gonna end the movies they should end with 6 movies at least. 6 or 9. 3 trilogies, like Star Wars. Interesting. Might pan out. We'll see how it goes in the Shark Tank. I think they're just gonna keep making Sonic movies, like in the same vein as Marvel. Hopefully not with the same level of disdain as Marvel movies, though, because I don't have a strong opinion on the new Marvel movies compared to the old ones. I haven't seen any of them. But there's a lot of people who do not like the new Marvel movies. And I have a feeling part of that, well, maybe part of that's just because some of them suck. But I have a feeling a big part of that is people are just very tired of regular Marvel, of just like Marvel movies in general, or superhero movies. Maybe I'm right about that, maybe I'm wrong, I'm not 100% sure. Don't take my word for it. I would honestly suggest just coming to your own opinion on it. I would like to watch the Marvel movies one day. I have Disney Plus. There's nothing stopping me from doing it. But I'm not going to. Not right now. Because... just not... I'm not a big movie guy. Movies were never really my thing. Just because, you know, I can watch like 3 episodes of a TV show. But I can only watch like 1 movie, and then I need to sit down for a minute and think about the movie. That's what happened. Let me tell you, it was a wild experience going from watching Tobias and the Arcane Merchant to just like a Stories of Sodor episode. It was an experience. Or was it a Stories of Sodor episode, or was it might have been an Engines of Sodor episode. Either way, it was still like, whoo. Not because, like, one makes the other look bad, it's just, like, when you go from watching, like, this really serious movie and getting really invested in it to all of a sudden now it's, like, completely different stuff. It was pretty wild. Thoughts on Loud House from Nickelodeon? Never seen it. That's my review. Haven't seen it. Don't really feel any strong need to go watch it. A little bit of water. I know all the episodes for Engines of Sodor and Stories of Sodor. Yo, same. I was trying to make a timeline for it, and then someone beat me to it, and now I've just been waiting for the series to end so I can feel like I didn't waste hours of my life watching the Stories of Sodor. What Thomas toys do I own? Too many. It's concerning. A concerning amount. A lot of Trackmaster and Tomy, and a lot of Take Along. I just actually bought, not recently, but I think it was in 2024, close to the end of 2024. I bought like a whole box of assorted Take Along, and it was very cool. Joshua says, hello Joshua, how's it going today? Hope you're having a cool Sunday. I know I am. And not just because we're in a frozen cave looking for a gosh dang shell. Jinx. Wait, do I have Jinx? This is the thing with Pokemon. It's like I try to get certain Pokemon and then I just get distracted. Okay, we do have Jinx. Okay, so we can skip Jinx then. I think Jinx was one of the... Thanks. I think Jinx was one of those Pokemon that was really like cucking me to get, because I had to throw like so many balls at it. Thoughts on Tug's trains? I have not watched an Unlucky Tug video since his Percy video came out. Yeah, since his channel got deleted, I have not watched one. Not because that's not like a dig at him, that's just because I've been doing my own thing, and I've also taken a bit of a break from watching like exclusively Thomas fandom content, just because sometimes you gotta like take a step back. Joshua says, pretty crappy, my art club was cancelled due to a storm on Friday. I hear you there, brother. I'm hoping it doesn't get cancelled again next week. What kind of art do you do? I'm curious. I was never big into the art scene. I did take some art classes, but I was never like a great drawer, I would say. I was kind of always just okay. I remember like doing some Minecraft drawings from like when I was playing old... This is going to be like a big throwback to some people. Some old Xbox One Minecraft. Not like Bedrock Edition. But the like old Legacy Edition. That's the one. I wasn't sure if it was called Bedrock Edition or like Base something edition. But no, I'm pretty sure it's Bedrock Edition, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. It's not like Minecraft base console or something, is it? For some reason I'm thinking like Minecraft like base or something along those lines. I could be completely off on that. I don't keep up with the Minecraft nomenclature. Like, stuff that happens in the Minecraft sphere is so far beyond me, and I don't care to learn any of it. Bedrock Edition, yeah. Okay, I wasn't sure. I don't want to be called cringe on the internet because I didn't know it was called Minecraft Bedrock and not Minecraft, like, Base Edition or something. I don't know why it'd be called Base Edition, although I don't know why it's called Bedrock Edition either, to be fair. Base Edition being like... I don't even know what Base Edition would be. A cool, building cool Base Edition. Or like Minecraft, because you can't mod... Can you mod Bedrock Edition? I don't know. I only play on the computer version, so... Java, that's the one. There's 2 editions, Bedrock and Java. There we go. Thank you for clearing up the nomenclature. I'm sorry I got it wrong. But yeah, like when I was playing on the old Xbox One edition of Minecraft, I would draw like art. I think I still have that too. That'd be funny to dig up. Because I drew like art of like funny gaming stuff that happened. We did not find the one Pokemon in the Seafoam Islands that I was hell-bent on finding, which was Shelder. So we're going back. Maybe not into this way, though. We'll see if we can get into the other... Or is this the other one? I'm so confused. I suck at remembering things. No. Because that way's like a different... That way's the other exit, yeah. For some reason, I was obsessed with sandstone in Minecraft. Building pyramids in sandstone, I've been there. There was a world that I'm pretty sure is lost to time now. That, like, I was big into, like, sandstone and birch. That was, like, 2 of my favorite building blocks. Sandstone, birch, and diorite, which, you know, nowadays... I still do some stuff with them, but I'm not as big into them anymore as, like, building materials. They're fine. I think birch still looks pretty good. I've always liked birch logs. Maybe I should play Minecraft on stream one day since I like talking about it so much. Literally anything. Not just pyramids. Building everything out of sandstone. My house, sandstone. My mine shaft, sandstone. Sandstone and quartz. Quartz is nice. I like quartz. That stuff's pretty. It's really hard to get, though, in Minecraft, because you've got to do, like, the nether. Okay, when I say this, I mean, like, trying to get it when you're starting a world. Quartz, very hard. Very difficult to get. It's just one of those materials that, like, you have to be very stacked in order to get. My creepers, sandstone. What's one of your thoughts on the Beatles? What's one of your favorite Beatles songs? Okay, this might shock a few people. I don't listen to a lot of Beatles. I don't hate the Beatles. I'm not gonna, like, make a stand against the Beatles. I'm not here to crush on, like, Beatles lovers with facts and logic. But I don't listen to a lot of Beatles music. And there's nothing against it. There's nothing wrong with Beatles music. It's just, when I listen to music, it's usually on the radio. And I know because I'm still living in the archaic radio age. I could not tell you a whole lot of Beatles songs except for Yellow Submarine and Octopus's Garden. Those are the only 2 I know. And I only know those because one of them I brought up in a train video. And one of them I think Train Boy brought up in a train video. So I'm going to catch this seal because he looks funny. Have you gotten any shiny Pokemon? Not in this playthrough. I haven't actually encountered a shiny Pokemon in a minute. Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, I've definitely heard the name of. I didn't know that was a Beatles song. Maybe I've heard more Beatles than I realize. I know of the Beatles. Do you own any model trains? That aren't toys? I do own some Bachman, but they're all packed up in a box right now. I don't really run, like, actual model trains, because I'm not very good at taking care of them. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I have a Bachman Thomas and a Bachman Edward, and they have seen better days. Okay, is there... How do I find Shelder in this game? What's a man gotta do to get Shelder? I am, like, this close to Googling it. I don't like to Google stuff because I know that people are gonna be like, oh, he's just standing still. Where's the action? Where's the suspense? Where's the funny? Someone tell me where the funny went. Item here that I didn't get, though. Hello. TM55 Ice Beam. Holy balls. I needed that one. Not candy jar. TM case. I didn't even know that was there. I'm glad I went back. Because I think... Oh, here we go. TM55. And Ninetales already knows this move. And Lorenzo can learn this move, but why would I teach him Ice Beam? That would be stupid. That would be like smooth, concave brain. There was a time where, like, old Pokemon, I would teach my Pokemon different moves. That, like, to have more coverage, because I was like, yeah, you want to have coverage. And I think I had, like, a Primeape with Thunder, which is no good. This was, like, Pokemon Yellow, though, so special stat was combined into, and Generation 1, old Generation 1, was a lawless land. Okay, we have not found a single gosh dang Shelder, and I'm sure Shelder and Cloyster spawn in here. What's a man gotta do to get a good shell? Okay? Where does he gotta go? Who does he gotta kill to get a shell? I feel like this should not be very difficult. Metal just donated $5. Thank you very much. What is your favorite Thomas Home Media release? Ooh, that's a tough one. I gotta think about that for a minute. The Thomas Halloween stuff. Yes, the Tom. You can find Squirtle in here? What the heck? So they give you Squirtle. Squirtle can be found in the wild, but it can also be found elsewhere. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be raging about this while someone has just donated something in the chat and I'm trying to read it. That really frustrates me that we found Squirtle and not Shelder. How do you know you could find that shit? Thank you very much for that. You did not have to donate $5 though, like that. I know that you're trying to raise some money to pay off your car. You gave the $5 that I gave to you back, basically, which is pretty funny. But thank you very much. That is always appreciated. That is super nice of you. But again, there's no obligation to donate for the stream. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and like hold the content hostage. Lol, Squirtle in the cave taking all my Riz. No kidding. That Squirtle like completely derailed my train of thought. To answer your question, I really like the Thomas Halloween DVD. I think that one's pretty good. I think my favorite, though, probably has to be either Cranky Bugs or... It's not Races, Rescues, and Runaways. There's one that has, like, Toby and the Flood and Percy, Put Upon Percy, like, back-to-back. It's a Season 5 one. And it's, like all the action episodes put together. And that one I think is probably my favorite. Either that one or Percy's Chocolate Crunch, because that one was like one of my other favorites. Just because I like the episodes on it. And that was one that I had for a long time. I have that on VHS. Squirtle wanted the attention. That bastard turtle. I am like this close to using a... I'm sure you can find them in here. Okay, we are going to... Spills and Chills scared me, genuinely, as a kid. Spills and Chills was like... I think it's funny now, but gosh dang it. I am going to Google Let me make sure that, like, I'm not accidentally leaking my email or anything. Because it does appear in my thing. Shelder. Pokemon. Let's go. Eevee. Where to catch Shelder. Serby.net. Never let me down. You can get with a big pearl. Pretty neat. Okay, but where is it? No, forget the ability. Where is it? Let's go. No, no, I don't want the Pokedex entry. Where is it? Where does it live? Where's its home? Ranked boost. Sure, why not? I'll go onto one of these shitty websites. Just tell me where it is. I don't need, like, there's, like, 4,000 ads on this. Oh, my gosh. Where can I find Shelder? Pokemon, Let's Go Eevee. Shelder. I don't want to... Fine, we'll look at a video. But I'm not gonna play it. Like, I'm not gonna play it live. I'm chatting from my new laptop. Dude, congrats on the new laptop. Very cool. Yeah, I'm in the cave area. Where... So I've just been having extremely bad luck then with this shell. It's in Seafoam Island, so we're in the right place. It's just a matter of finding the heckin' thing. Alrighty, well let's, I'm going to use... I don't normally do these because this game throws a lot of stuff at you. I'm going to use a Super Lure. Like, they throw a lot of Pokemon at you, and I kind of want to save those Super Lures for money, but... we're going to use a Super Lure, and we're going to see... It's probably going to show up, like, instantaneously, too. It's going to be, like, 5 seconds in. Come on, 5 seconds in. Don't make me look stupid. We're not shiny hunting. We are just, we're catching all the Pokemon in Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. That is the goal. This is just kind of like a little thing that I do. Sometimes I do it offline. Sometimes I stream it. It's just something that I do for fun. This isn't like an epic Let's Play or anything. Okay, I've got more Tentacruels than I can shake a stick at. I'm literally in the exact spot that it showed in the video. Where is this gosh dang shell? Fine. Tentacruel, we'll get you too. That should not have hit. There's no way. Favorite and least favorite Thomas season, movie, episode, character, and merchandise. Right, that's a lot. It's hard to do favorite and least favorite, like, movies versus season and talk about something interesting. I feel like I don't love the CGI stuff, even the Brenner stuff. That's not my personal favorite. I even find, like, Hit era stuff more enjoyable just because it's in the same style that makes my brain release the dopamine. Favorite character, that is going to be in the basis video. I don't want to spoil that too much. I mean, I don't talk about, like, my be-all, end-all favorite character, but I do talk about some characters that are in my favorites, if that makes sense. Favorite merchandise, at least... Well, I talked about merchandise earlier. It's a lot of Tomy and a lot of Take-Along. It's Stefano, isn't it? How did you know? Dang it, my secrets have been exposed. Can't believe it. Least favorite merchandise. I don't know. I don't really have a least favorite. Probably like the My First Thomas, just because it looks ugly. It just looks like shit. It's tiny as wild. It's a tiny boy. Stefano is the best Thomas character, no question. He's definitely one of the most unique. I'll give him that. Like, he's definitely the one that makes me raise my eyebrows and go, what, the most. While ironically still being absolutely dog shit. There he is! There's the boy! There's the boy. There's Shelder. Holy crap. Now, if I miss this, I'm going to scream and other people in my house are probably going to think I'm dying. Come on. Oh my gosh, we got him. We got Shelder. The stream was worth it. 55 minutes in, and we got the Shell Boy. I can add him to the list. Except no, I can't because I don't know how to spell Shelder. Oh, happy days. Oh, it's Shell with 2 L's. Just 1 L gets me shelled on. So that's that one, and 55 minutes in, we found a shell. 1 seashell. Now, here's the question. Oh, the list is like I have a big spreadsheet for keeping track of which Pokemon I've got. Because I want to turn... My ultimate goal is to do a video where I catch every single Pokemon. Or maybe a series of videos, because I think 1 video might be too big. And so I have to keep a list of which Pokemon I've got so I don't end up getting a lot. You're gonna execute? I never said that. Who said I'm gonna execute him? I want to evolve him. That's the thing. Let's see here. How do I get out now? Oh my gosh, another one. Another one. You know what? Fine, we'll get 1 more for the road. This one's on the house. Thoughts on the Hornby range? It's fine. I don't know. I don't really have any strong opinions on it one way or the other. I think they look pretty cool. I like the commercials for them, but yeah. How are you going to handle the version exclusives? We don't talk about the version exclusives. We don't talk about the fact that I literally walked up and down and all around trying to find a Sandshrew and couldn't find one. Despite the fact that I somehow have a Sandslash. Sandslash is apparently logged on my spreadsheet. Actually, it might not even be... If it's not logged in... Yeah, somehow it was logged on my spreadsheet, but not in the Pokedex. I don't know how. That's odd. That's very, very odd. I don't know what to make of that. Do I have... I need to go to the power-up pocket. Do I have... I have a Water Stone, bitchin'. So we can actually evolve him and get 2 for 1. Which we will do right now. Add to party. TV, you can go in the bag. We don't really... I don't really need TV. Me talking to my me talking to my cable provider. Now you might be saying, why don't you evolve Jenna with the Water Stone? I tried. You can't. It doesn't work. They were like, no, it's gonna be Eevee until the day you die. Thoughts on Lucky Luke or Asterix or Tintin Comics or TV? I'm sorry, I don't know any of that. That is beyond my wheelhouse, I apologize. And we got Cloyster. Okay, that is 58 minutes. Alrighty. Cool. Now that is some good shit. Cloyster wants to learn Spike Cannon. Absolutely not. Never gonna happen. Yeah, someone saying Cloyster without skill link. There's no abilities in this Pokemon game. They did away with abilities and held items, which initially was a turnoff for me. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Initially that was a turnoff for me. However, I've come to realize how nice it is to be able to tackle Weedle and not get poisoned by it. That is actually a plus, so I will take that. Okay, so we need to find Goldeen. I think I just have a Rhyhorn lying around. If not, I can find one pretty easily. Yeah, we need a lot. We're a ways off. Let's see if we can find... If someone in chat can go search up Oddish and Goldeen, that would be cool. That would be very, very cool. I have like a weird notification in chat that I don't know how to... Oh, it's fan funding. Thanks Google. Thank you YouTube for being like, hey, you like money, right? And I mean, I do, but I'm not like no one is obligated to. YouTube is really like, hey, do you want to set a goal? Do you want to do money? Do you want to do this? Do you want to do that? And I was like, just like, please stop. I don't want to be like milking my viewers for all they're worth. I just want to talk to someone on stream. That's why I stream, so that I can have funny conversations and go up and down ladders 45 times. Favorite movie is Thomas and the Magic Railroad. I watched it after Britt died. I have not seen Thomas and the Magic Railroad for a long time. It's on YouTube Movies, which is kind of funny because it's like on YouTube Free Movies, which is usually reserved for movies that like the company does not care about. That's really funny to me for some reason. It's also where like Snow Queen and stuff is. Let's see here. I think Oddish is in Cerulean on the Nugget Bridge. Remember to tell Adam his car keys have been smelted. Now, Arawar. I think that's French for something. I don't know. I'm not a French person. Tintin and Lucky Luke are European comic series. I would not know anything about them. I'm sorry. I apologize. That is, again, that's just something beyond my wheelhouse. I wish I knew more things. So that when someone asks me, hey, what do you think about this? Like, I can give them some kind of answer, but sometimes I just can't. And you know, I would like to talk about more stuff, but it's just not always the case. Not always something I can do. It's French for goodbye. Oh, well, goodbye, Grain. If you are bidding us adieu, I hope you have a good day. Also, Gordon is only available on Goldine. I read that as Gordon. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're going to Route 6. If I can at least get Goldine up to well, if I can at least get Goldine, then we'll be good. Where is that's Route 9. These routes were not laid out very reasonably. Route 6. Okay. Oddishes and Let's Go Pikachu only. You're shitting me. You've got to be kidding me. That's dumb. That can't be. You have to be joking me here. You have to be. Which name do you prefer, Dr. Robotnik or Dr. Eggman? Either or is fine. I'm not particularly picky. I think they're both pretty cool. I think Eggman's funnier. And Robotnik is more like serious. But I'm not like blowing a fuse over one or the other. I think this will just take me back to... Won't this just take me back to the city? Yeah. Yeah, it will. So you're telling me I gotta, like, sit on this tiny little itty-bitty shit route and just hope that a Goldine flops its way onto land? You should see Sad AM Robotnik. I have, and he is terrifying. He is... They went way harder with him than they ever had to. Oh, you know what? I can probably only get Goldine by fishing. I'm willing to bet that's it. Do I have a fishing rod? Do I have a fishing rod? It doesn't look like it. Is fishing rod even something that I could have? Like, is that an item that's available to me? In the tiny-ass pond. Okay, we're gonna... Gosh, like, every other Pokemon in the universe is here. Where's my lures? Super lure, here we go. I'm not super bothered about it. I guess I could use a max lure. Goldine, holy shit. I don't even know if that did anything, but it... Maybe it did. We got the fish. And it's level 11, which means it should be easy to catch, right? 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 Hey. That was right. Now, how do we evolve it? How do we make the tiny fish into a big fish? That is the ultimate question. I'll let chat stew on that for a minute while... Goldine. Alright, we're knocking a good number of these off the list, all things considered. 26, and that is an hour and 5 minutes. Very cool. I've lost my OBS. There we go. Alrighty. I have a sip of water here. Level 33. Oh shit, seeking. Fuck leveling up the fish. We could just get another fish. So levels up at level 33, so this one must be level 33, right? Right? Incorrect. How does that work? What kind of illegal Pokemon shenanigans do we got going on here? Apparently you can just get a Seeking at whatever level the game wants you to have one. I don't know if there's any benefit to having a Seeking before level 33, but you can have one. Which couple do you prefer, Sonic or Sonic Sally or Sonic Amy? I don't know. I'm not third wheeling on the relationship, so you'd have to ask the boy. You have to ask the blue boy himself. Come on. Or you could catch a conveniently placed Seeking. Hell yeah. That Seeking was a paid actor. Come on, give me. I don't know. I haven't seen a Sonic thing with that. With both. Now that's based. That's the only correct answer right there. Both. At the same time. Or neither, and then they just go off and do their own thing. And Sonic is left forever alone. That is the other based answer. 26. 107. Roughly. Great. We got the fish. How much you got left in the decks? That's a good frickin' question. Let's find out. On the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z. Will I have a decent amount in the decks? How do I... Oh, obtained. I have 112 and I've seen 141. So, we have a couple. I don't know what Paris... Does Paris evolve by Evolution Stone? If it does, I'm gonna be pissed. I don't want to waste a Leaf Stone on Paris, but... I guess if I have to. I only have a Thunderstone to begin with, so it doesn't really matter. I've not seen any of the Hobbit or Lord of the Rings movies. I've seen, like, a little bit of one, but that was a long, long time ago. I was never big into the Lord of the Rings stuff. Which I know. Shocking. Paris is a level up. Okay, that's fine. Favorite Thomas character is either Edward or Percy. Least favorite is Billy. I feel like a lot of people can say that. I was never a big Edward guy. Like, I always thought he was, like, a cool character. But he was never, like, one that I was super big into. But, I don't know. He's one that, like, I always felt like he should be there, though. Right? I think we can find... Can we find Mr. Mime here? I'm pretty sure we can find Mr. Mime here. If not here, then somewhere close. I know he's not far. All I need is a little Mr. Mime in my life. Thoughts on Five Nights at Freddy's? I used to be a really big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. I kind of fell out after Sister Location. Not because I didn't enjoy Sister Location. I just, it just went to other things. But I do still like it. I think it's fun. I think it's a fine series. Yes, it is indeed Mr. Mime time. Okay, but where do we find him is the question. Where do we find the mime? Mr. Mime. Check data. Check habitat? No, that's Tauros. Check habitat. Oh, shit. He's right there. Go. Warp speed. Activate. We gotta get Mr. Mime. Can Adam join the stream? I don't know where Adam is at the moment. That'd be pretty funny if we could catch this Machop. Just because it's walking around. Yeah, I don't know where Adam is. I wouldn't say no Adam's allowed, but I don't know if he's like really big into Pokemon or anything. So I'm not gonna be like, Adam, you have to join the stream. If you don't join the stream, I'm gonna dissolve the usual Play Theorist Discord group. It's not happening anymore. If anything's gonna make me dissolve that, it's watching fucking the next cursed, terribly low budget Thomas show. Thomas ripoff show that he tries to force down me and Luke's throat. I do enjoy watching those. Don't take that the wrong way. I really do enjoy watching those. Like me being like, Adam, what the hell, when we watch that is purely for the bit. That is not like me trying to shit on him or anything. Adam is currently replacing his car keys. True. Very true. You have a Discord group? Yeah, we have a just a private little Discord group with me, Luke, and Adam that we post funny memes and stuff. And they show me cursed transporters shows. Every time I see one, the light fades from my eyes a little bit. Well, that's okay. Come on, where is this? Please tell me this is the right place. Please tell me I haven't been just like walking around like a goober with my thumb in my ass. Yeah, this is the right place. This is Route 11. So where is he? Show me the mime. What if I use a... Well, I'm not going to use a max lure, rather, until I know that I can find him. Still can't believe we found... There he is! Oh my gosh. Walking around. Jeez Louise. And... Oh my gosh, he's super fast. Transporters is crazy, but how about a Space Place Edition sequel? Maybe one day. It's up to him. I mean, I wouldn't be against it, but, you know. Look, it's Ash's father. Oh my gosh, he is zooming. He's everything I dreamed he would be. Come on. Just give me this boy. There we go. Excellent. You can just reset the encounters by entering and leaving the gate. I could. I forgot that was a feature that I could do. Maybe I should remember how to play video games. Alrighty. So that is another one. Oh, it's literally right there. Awesome. That's 26 and 113.30. 113.30. So while we're catching some Pokemon, I'm curious, what's new in the zeitgeist with you guys? Is there any exciting news or anything that I'm not privy to? Anything that is crazy going on? I don't really need another Super Lure right now. And while you guys formulate your answers there, I'm going to figure out what other Pokemon we can get. Apparently we can't get Oddish, even though I'm sure I've seen Oddish just vibing out here, smoking a cigar. I don't know if we can get Growlithe. We have the ability to get an Arcanine. I don't know if we can get Growlithe. We might be able to, but I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong on that. Machop, we had a Machop, but I think we sent him away for being a naughty boy. Grimer, I'm pretty sure we can get. Yeah, let's do Grimer. Unless someone knows where I can find... I think Machops are in caves, actually, so we could probably get Machop. Poll in chat, Machop or Grinder? What do you think? How do I do polls? I know it's one of these. Machop or Grimer? Machop, Grime, start poll. We'll leave this one up to the chat to decide. You know, I'm gonna check. I've realized that I could check the thingy for Oddish. Let's check the habitat. You bastard. Freaking weed. 50-50 on Machop versus Grimer. Someone's got to break the tie. Someone please break the tie. Oh my gosh. What about Meowth? Check habitat. Up here? Fine. I guess we can go up there. That's like a little bit out of the way. How are we 6 votes even? How has nobody been like, no, I refuse to let this be a draw? Fine, then nobody wins. We're going for Meowth. Everybody loses. Alright, let's see if we can find... Hold the on here. So she has an Oddish. Why can't I have an Oddish? Nintendo, I want an answer. Right now. Listen, I just like the Sludge Monster. I'm not saying anything against the Sludge Monster. I just wanted a... I just wanted a good, clean vote. Alright. Where is this bastard cat? Are we in the right place? We surely are. Let's use I might as well use the lures. I mean, if I have them. I don't know if, like, the super lure is better or does, like, more, something for us, but I will use them. Come on. Where's the cat? I think I will go get Machop. I think Machop might be easier to get than Grimer. Grimer's, I think, at the power plant. You could, in theory, transfer some version exclusives. I could, and I probably will. Like, any version exclusives that I don't get, I'm sure I can get in another game. In fact, I'm mostly positive that I can. It's just a matter of finding them in that other game. I don't know if they're in Sword and Shield, and I don't know if they're in Diamond and Pearl. Shining Pearl, that is. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. Okay, we are on the wrong side. We're on the wrong side of history here. No, don't use another lure. The first lure didn't work. We're not using another one. Something is beeping on TV in the background. I don't know what that is. I think that means we're about to be hit with a tsunami. Or something. Grimer is Pikachu exclusive. No, he's not. There's no... Don't give me that. You can't tell me that Grimer is Pikachu exclusive. Typical Thomas. Oh, there's Meowth. We need him. And I think we can, if we catch enough Meowths, we can trade them for something. I think we need like 5. I am too much of a nerd. I should not remember this. Okay, let's, okay, but what level does Meowth evolve at? I guess I'm not finding out we're not evolving Meowth to Duck. Duck, cool. Just checked Bulbapedia. Indeed it is. Well, you can't trust Bulbapedia. Liberals. They're liberals, that's it. You can't trust Bulbapedia because liberals. Not because they are liberal, just because of liberals. There are some people who are like, the liberal media, you can't trust. It's like, as someone who works in a news station, I promise you, like, we try. I'm not gonna say every news station tries, because there are some, like Fox. But we try our gosh dangest to be as impartial as possible. Will you watch any of Thomas and Tugsman's videos, or I not recommend watching them? Thomas and Tugsman, that name rings a bell, but I can't remember off the top of my head. I can't say anything about it. This game keeps being silly. Yeah, no freaking kidding, man. All I want to do is find a Meowth 2. Then maybe Oddish. But I can't find Oddish. That really makes me mad. Talk about low-budget Bulbapedia, no food or PokeStar Studios movies. I'm out of here. Very funny quote, Luke. I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out where that's... that sounds familiar, but I can't place it. Okay, this is... enough ducks. I want a cat, please. At least it's not Super Mario Bros. The Lost Levels. Fair enough. You know, that game will twist your nipples off. SA2, I assume you mean Sonic Adventure 2? Oh, that's the Sonic Adventure 2 I was like, where is that? I thought that was a... I was like, that's how Gravity Falls. What is that? That's like a thing. I've heard that line before, or like that's a parody of it. Yeah. I don't know how I didn't place that. Gosh dang it. Well played, Luke. Very well played. There's... oh my gosh, there he is. Target acquired. Go. Battle stations. I almost... if I would have gotten that Bellsprout, I would have blown a freaking gasket. $1,000,000 question. Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Pokemon Let's Go? That's a tough one, because they both do different things very well. Honestly, I would say if you are it depends on what kind of game you're looking for. If you're looking for like a traditional Pokemon game that is super duper faithful to Gen 1, but you don't want to play Gen 1 because it's a little archaic, I would probably say Fire Red and Leaf Green. However, if you're looking for a Pokemon game that is a little more streamlined, a little bit different, because there are different things in this game. Like there's new cutscenes, there's new stuff everywhere. There's new little bits and bobs here and there that I think are definitely worthwhile. And you want something with Pokemon Go connective ability, then I would probably say Let's Go is for you. But again, a lot of the game's features are locked behind Pokemon, like the Let's Go app. So if you don't play Pokemon Let's Go, then I would probably say you could probably find Fire Red and Leaf Green emulator pretty easily. I would say those, but if you're just looking for like a casual game for the Switch, you could probably do worse than Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee. These are fine, functional games. In the same way that I would say Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl are. I'm gonna be real, if it wasn't for Leaf Green being my first Pokemon game, I don't think I would like Kanto. Kanto's got a lot of stuff, I'm not gonna lie. There is some tricky business in Kanto at certain points. And I like a lot of Kanto stuff. This is like the region I've probably spent the most time in. But it's definitely got its issues. It's definitely got things about it that are a little bit silly and a little bit dumb, and don't get me started on, like, how HMs... That's another thing about this game. HMs, you don't have to, like, dedicate a Pokemon to. Like, if you don't want someone to learn, like, Cut or Flash, you don't have to. Because Eevee can just, like, cut down trees and flash people, and that'll get the job done. Come on, give me... How many cats do I have? No, I don't want to sort my items. I want to go into my Pokemon box. I have 3 cats. I need, I think, 2 or 3 more to be considered a crazy cat person. There it is. There he is. Unova for the win, baby. Luke with the based Pokemon opinions today. Unova is probably in my top 3. My top, like, I don't want to say, like, because I think every Pokemon game has something to offer. But like the ones that I enjoy the most are 4, 5, and 6 are like my big favorite ones, with like Gen 3 and 2 closer to the bottom. And that's only because I didn't really jive with either of them. But people love Generation 2 and Generation 3, and all the power to them. Hoenn's my personal favorite. There's good stuff in Hoenn too. It just wasn't. I played the Omega Ruby remake, and everyone loves that game. I wasn't a huge fan. I thought it was good. Oh, voice crack. Jeez, that was a big voice crack. I thought it was good, but it wasn't a game that I really stuck around to play like over and over. And maybe that's part of the problem, because a lot of the Pokemon games that I hold in high regard are games that I have played again and again and again. So like Diamond, Black and White, and Black and White 2. And, you know, I didn't play through Gen 6. But, well, Gen 6 I liked for other reasons besides the games. But I didn't play through Gen 6 3 times, one with each starter. I didn't play through Gen 3 every time. I didn't play through Heart Gold and Soul Silver post-game because I don't know. I don't know if I soft locked the game, but I definitely got stuck. And then I tried playing it again, and then I just never finished that playthrough. So yeah, I'm more of an Alolan person myself. Alola, I wasn't big on Alola at first, but I definitely do like a lot of the stuff going on in that game. That game's got like the Z moves are cool. I still think Mega Evolution is my personal favorite, but Z moves are cool. I can't say anything about the show, unfortunately. I hear it's interesting. I like the regional Pokemon. I think that's the first game to do regional variants for Pokemon, which was neat. Every Pokemon game has something to offer. Yeah, X and Y. 3D graphics. X and Y's got some good stuff to offer, not like outside the games. The show was actually bitchin'. X and Y has been the best series in my personal opinion. And some of my favorite Pokemon, to be fair. And Mega Evolution. Like, Mega Evolution's the big one. I wouldn't say it carries X and Y, but it definitely does some of the heavy lifting. And they're getting I think Z something for probably the Switch too. X and Y brought us Mega Evolution. Mega Evolution's so cool. It's like Super Saiyan, but for Pokemon, and that's awesome. And as someone who like grew up hearing all these theories about like I think it's like the Mist Stone in Pokemon that would allow you to evolve a Pokemon past its final evolution. That's so cool. I love that a lot. You are not the person I want to talk to. There is a person here who will trade you a bunch of Pokemon, a bunch of Meowths for, I think it's Arcanine. And I don't know where she is, but I'm going to find her. I will track her down like Liam Neeson. Serena's best companion for Ash? Yeah, I'd say so. And this is coming from someone who was not, like, super big into it when I started watching it. But by the end, I was like, oh, this is so good. And then it was over. And, man, that ending for X and Y is so good. It's just so good. And then Mega Sceptile versus Ash Greninja. I legitimately watched that fight in 4 frames per second, and I was hooked. That's how good it is. That and Ash's, I don't know the name of the bird, but Ash's bird versus Alan's, what's it? Unpheasant. That's the one. Kalos is my least favorite region, which is part of why ZA really intrigues me currently. I'm really looking forward to what they do with ZA. I want to play Legends Arceus first, because I feel like that would be a good thing to do, is to, you know, play the first in the Legends games. I still haven't played it yet. I've had it for like 3 years. I'll play it one day. It'll probably be as part of this funny stream series where I ramble for like an hour and a half and play Pokemon while walking in and out of every single door to see where... Okay, I'm getting the feeling that the cat lady isn't here. So let's go to a new place. Celadon. It wasn't... I think it was... It might have been Vermilion. I'm going to say Vermilion. They got to do a Z... All they got to do for ZA is bump up the difficulty from easy to normal. Was Legends... First Legends easy? Like, was it overly easy? I mean, I don't have a problem with, like, an easy game as long as it's a fun game. It's hard to be hyped up for ZA because we know nothing about it. That's fair. That's very fair. I am a little skeptical about, like, what it's going to be about. But I am looking forward to seeing it in action. Oh, compared to X and Y's difficulty, I see. I don't know, I didn't... Well, no, I don't remember having a hard time with X and Y. I think I beat the final boss pretty easily, but... I still remember enjoying the game. It is what I'd consider, like, the most Pokemon game. If that makes sense. Like, everything that I'm personally looking for in a Pokemon game, or everything that I think of when I think of Pokemon, is in that game. Gotta go to sleep now, see you later. Have a good evening, Super Tauren, pardon me. I am not finding... Okay, I'm gonna Google this real quick, and we'll get this last guy, and then we'll end stream here. Where to get thingy in game. Cerulean City. So I wasn't even close. Or was I close? No, I was very freaking close, gosh dang it. Platinum still remains the hardest Pokemon game I've ever played. Gen 4 is brutal at points. Gen 4 Cynthia is rough. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl Cynthia is stupid rough. And this is coming from someone who played the crap out of Gen 4. Like, that final boss still ruffles me. Because it is not an easy time. Okay, well, I know it's like... It's like the beauty trainer class. Fantina's oh my gosh, Miss Maggie. I almost said magnesium. Miss Maggie said Platinum is a damn nightmare. True. Platinum is brutal, especially if you don't pick Chimchar like me. Yeah, because you have like one other fire type that you can choose, and it's Rapidash. And you don't like Rapidash? Well, I guess you're not having a fire type, fucko. That is nice about the Gen 4 remakes, is that they actually added more fire types that you can get. And I know people are going to say, oh, if you get Magby, yeah, but you need a whole other game and a whole other console and a whole other everything. And then you get Magby, and it's like, okay, now what do I do with it? You gotta, and then you want to evolve it? Oh, good luck if you want to evolve it, because you need a special everything to make it evolve. Grain is back. I just watched a video that released midstream quickly. What was the video, I wonder? Was it a cool video? I hope it was a cool video. I hope you weren't just watching TikToks. You darn kids and your TikToks. Back in my day, we used to watch this thing called Vine. And it sure was a website. Is this the lady? No, it's not her. She just likes to talk about her big rock snake. Which, I mean, hey, I like big rock snakes, but... You know. I have cats that I gotta get rid of. I gotta offload these cats. And I don't think you're the lady either to talk to. They're in Cerulean City. I am going to keep looking around. It's a Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4 trailer analysis. I'm hyped for the game, okay? Hey, that's fine. I don't know a whole lot about Poppy's Playtime, but I hear it's pretty cool. I know there's the blue guy, and I know there's, the pink one. I demand we make what kind of fish is your favorite meme? Maybe. That might be something we can do. They're in the Pokemon Center. Have I really been running around this entire time checking every building like 3 times over and I haven't checked the Pokemon Center? Typical Thomas, thank goodness you're here because we would have been here for hours. Oh, is it this lady? Oh, no, no, you're the Rattata chick. Which I already have Alolan Rattata. Is it this lady? No. Well, then who the fuck is it? Hey, you, do you want me to teach a marvelous move to your Eevee? That's okay, I don't really need that. Have you heard about Bill? No, don't care. It was not in the Pokemon Center. I managed to grow up with the Thomas VHS tapes because my mother sold them dirt cheap despite their value. You could have got so much money from those. You could probably pay off your mortgage with that nowadays. I've learned that you could just sell fucking anything on eBay, and if collectors will want it, they'll pay the gosh dang anything. I'll take out a 3rd mortgage on their house for some frickin' VHS tapes. Is it you? Yeah, you can't buy rare candy at the shop. Thanks for the tooltip. They literally... Okay, we're Googling again. I am so stupid. Oh my gosh, my brain is compressed into my skull. So they were in Vermilion. They were in Vermilion City. The guide was telling me, go to Cerulean City to get Meowth, and then once you're ready, come back. My mother is smart, thank you very much. I never said... Oh, an idiot oh my gosh. I apologize. I misread the heck out of that. I am so sorry. I'm sorry about that. When I heard idiot mother, I was like, oh, that's kind of... But I'm sorry. I thought you said that Oh. Ooh. Ooh. We're gonna skate past that one, and we're gonna say, okay, cat or dog, guys. Quick, I gotta save this somehow. Cat or dog. There's a poll. Distraction with the funny poll. Which are we going for? Cat or cat? Dog at 76%. Cat at just 33%. We might be going for cat. Or dog. I'm gonna give it a minute. Cat for my apologies. Ooh. Oh, he's putting the apology card in there. That's like at least an extra 27%. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny. That one. I have 5 cat scratch Pokemon. You got an Arcanine. Epic. Well, we have Arcanine. We don't have Growlithe, but we have his big brother. I'm glad that I've done 2 polls now, and in both of them, I've just been like, I'm gonna make the executive decision myself. I'm very sorry about that. To be fair, it did bounce back, so I'm not too bothered by it. I love democracy. Eeny, meeny, miny, you. Alright, 6 frickin' feet tall. Jeez, that is a big boy. Oh, what's cool about, okay, well, if we'll ever... Yeah, we can, real quick, I want to show this, because this is actually pretty neat. Shit. No, I don't. I will save, just not yet. Take out of ball. Or go to party, rather. And we'll do you. And we'll do add to party. In place of Cloyster. We don't need Cloyster anymore. And we can take him out of his Pokeball. And we can now ride the dog. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we don't have there's no bike in this game, but you can ride Arcanine, and I think that's way better. I think this is like every child's dream was to ride an Arcanine. Every Pokemon fan's dream growing up was to ride an Arcanine or a Charizard. And this is awesome. And he just looks so... Look at him. Look at that face. Dog bike. Because the poll is half and half, I shall be the tiebreaker and say cat. Thank you, Luke. Thank you for making it not what's the word? Thank you for making my choice valid. I think that is going to do it. We've been going for about an hour, 40 minutes. I'd say that's pretty good for today, though. We've got a good, healthy amount done here. I'm gonna go and sleep for another 2 weeks, and we'll come back with another cool V stream. Tobias and the Arcanine merchandise. Oh my gosh. So yeah, thank you for popping down to the stream. I enjoyed everyone showing up, having a good time. I hope you guys had fun. I also had some fun. Yeah, that's all I got. A lot of people are saying Tobias, so just for funsies, we'll change the name to Tobias. How do I do caps lock? Tobias and the big fucking dog. Just in time for supper. Play don't pause in the shelter hell. Play don't pause in the helder. Glad I could make it. Thank you, Metal. Thank you, Luke. Thank you, everyone, for showing up. I enjoyed. And I will see you on another stream, hopefully. Or hopefully I'll actually make a gosh dang video one day.